Brenda, you touched on, you mentioned the already and the not yet. I was wondering if you or any of you would like to explain for anyone who maybe hasn't heard that phrase before, what we mean by the already and the not yet, or the now and the not yet, as we sometimes call it.
That is what we call a softball pitch, sort of like, oh, the question you most want to hear. So, thousands of years ago, ages and ages ago, God spoke to his prophets, and he said one day he would send his Messiah, his priest king, who would come to restore to this earth the rule of God, where what was done on earth would be the same as what was done in heaven. And when he came, he would make right in this world everything that's wrong. They would beat their swords into plowshares, and he would wipe every tear from their eyes. And even death itself would be defeated. And they would no longer harm, no longer be divided, no longer hate, no longer know sorrow, no longer know grief. The lion will lie down with the lamb, and the child will play in the viper's nest, and they will not harm or destroy on all God's holy mountain. And the knowledge of the Lord will fill the earth as the waters cover the earth. And when Jesus came, he came and said, it starts now. The kingdom of God is here. The beginning of making right everything that's wrong starts now. And so it's already here. But it's not completed. There's a war on. There was an invasion from heaven to take this world back. And so it's already here, this glorious age of the future that our hearts yearn for. But it's not here in fullness. It's not here quite yet in the way that we want. And so it's already and not yet. And every time you see the power of God, and every time you see somebody healed, and every time you see somebody set free from hopelessness and suicide and death and all the things that the demons try to bring to them, every time you see that, that is a sign from heaven that the promise is true. And that he will come again, and when he does, it will all be true.